Greetings, YouTube. I just completed 3 fights in the gladiator circuit, something that I had been to so few times that I legitimately forgot what it was called. I knew it was like the victory track and the next thing, whatever that thing is. And with the new update, saw a bunch of information. Ranks, SIGs, ascensions. And while I'll get used to it, it was a little intimidating at first, almost overwhelming to my feeble brain. You know, I was looking at it and thinking, that's different. But more knowledge is good knowledge. It still amazes me. I've seen enough people bring in a 7-star unawakened falcon, and I think, why? I mean, I'll take it. I had somebody put their 7-star unawakened falcon, this was a couple months ago, on defense against me. And I'm again like, why? Why is he even on your roster? Nevertheless, on defense. Needless to say, I did win that match comfortably. Speaking of somewhat comfortable, I had no expectations. I didn't even read the notes, really. When the Gladiator circuit saw the Eldritch Scar, whenever a Mystic attacker nullifies a buff on the defender, they inflict a neutralize. I always say it wrong. Is it neutralize? I want to say neuralize, but I think it's neutralize. Passive of 30% potency for 20 seconds, max 5, footloose, feats of power, underhanded comment. This is my Battlegrounds deck. I love my deck. I will say this though. Those of y'all that have like Titania, I'll show you for a moment. But my worst champ in the only one that's ranked 4 right now is the Destroyer, and if they don't have a science counter, the Destroyer can be a really good defender. In fact, so good that I'm really wanting to take him to rank 5 next week. But if they already have a science attacker like a Titania or a Hulk or a Scorpion, I'd probably say hold off on placing him on defense. So it's fun that Hulk, Scorpion, Titania, and Human Torch are my 4 science attackers. Pretty good. So I have never made it out of Uru, but because I won 3 fights in a row to begin Uru, I got placed in Gamma, and y'all, I'm going to claim on camera the rest of my Battlegrounds wins, and for me, this is the best I've ever done. And this might sound arrogant, but this year on YouTube, it's not about growth, it's not about content, it's not about revenue, it's about a victory lap. A victory lap because everything I ever dreamt of doing before I died, I've done on YouTube. Times a million. I could quit today, never make another video, never make a penny of revenue, and I still bought my fiance and her kids a house. And even though I think my number just went to 15,000. I've done 15,000 videos on this channel, and that's a lot of time and a lot of effort. It's not work because it's fun. It's relaxing to me. It's a break from my actual work. So in that way, it feels like I bought my fiance her dream house for free because the YouTube money that I put aside for her long before I met her paid for it. So I'm never going to be, most likely, even a C-list YouTube celebrity. I call myself a D-list. Maybe I've actually moved on. Maybe I'm an E-list, whatever that means. But the results are the results. And if you make $1 to $5 per video, and you make, 15,000, it adds up. But just like my puns, this channel's been quantity over quality. But hey, I'm going to be proud of this. I finished my Battleground season after losing to Pill Ninja. Not just losing, but getting swept. And Nelly 2.0. Pill Ninja was the first person I played that I was like, this guy just clearly is a better player than me. Not even that comparable of a roster, but his Quicksilver did things to my Absorbing Man I've never done with Quicksilver. And then in round 2, I didn't have a counter against Vision Arcus, and he was really a underrated defender. But then I finished with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wins in a row, the 5 in a row to get me out of the victory track. And then, as you can see, I only had 3 matches in Gladiator Circuit. Shout out to Hose Mania. What a great name. Really close match. Check out this first match. I wasn't really thinking, and then when I put Scorpion down, I'm like, he has Kingpin, you idiot. And I felt like I was just automatically going to lose that, and so I did the whole surprise emoji when I won by like 700 points, less than that. Round 2, you want to talk about one of the ugliest fights of my experience. I'm like, oh, Rintra, I got the class advantage against Adam Warlock. This is a great idea. Terrible idea. And I fought terrible, too. I feel like have you ever played the game so bad that it feels like you've never played before, or like you're playing a different game and you're not good at it? That's how that felt. And then round 3, Domino, man. When you land a special 2 and you get the RNG, it's game over. And that's exactly what happened. It took 1 special 2. He literally bled out. Took some damage between parry and the reverb, but that's all she wrote. Again, the Destroyer... Titania still lost. 34% health, pretty good, but a fast kill, 47 seconds. It'll help when he's rank 5 instead of rank 4, but still, shout out. So yeah, I'm just going to say this. I'm actually proud of myself for once. I have never pretended to be good at this game. In fact, I have tried to be the voice of the average player because I'm way closer to the average player than I am a good player. But this might be the only time I ever get to this tier, and I'm going to actually embrace it. I also feel like so few people are in Gladiator Circuit that's why I was moved. It almost looks like, even though it didn't say it, each time I won a match, I went up a tier of Uru, from Uru 3 to Uru 2 to Uru 1 to now Gamma 3. And who knows what my rewards are going to be, but again, it's my channel. You know, people can say, Prof, you only won because you're a roster, and that's partially true. But I still have to put in the work. I still have to do the fights, and my hands get sweaty. Palms are not ready for this mayhem. And I usually choke. But I actually didn't this time. And I think in life, small achievements are still worth celebrating. And this isn't a small achievement. This is a big achievement. So I am proud of myself. I am thankful to still be doing this, even in a reduced capacity in terms of the amount of time and effort I spend every day, not only in the game, but outside of it. And it's a victory lap. My channel might make $500 this year, and that's it. And I'd still be happy. Because 1, that's $500 I didn't have if I wasn't doing YouTube. And 2, it means I'm still creating. And if you create for the love of creation, revenue doesn't matter. But if you just chase money, you're not going to be happy, even when you do get it.